Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion from March 27th, or from February 27th to March 13th. We're going to start here with our storm system that we're forecasting to reach the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. Here we are. We'll go to 7 p.m. tonight. All right, 7 p.m. tonight. 7 p.m. tonight. We'll try it again. And we have snow breaking out here across parts of the Mississippi Valley in the Midwest. Some ice here from the middle Mississippi Valley into the Ohio Valley, and we have rain to the south. Here's our system here. And then we're going to go to Friday morning. Hasn't really changed much since yesterday, but you can see we have snow in the far interior areas of the Northeast, back into across the Great Lakes. And we have ice here moving into Pennsylvania, parts of New Jersey, and rain to the south. Now, this is a GFS. Now we'll look at the European. They're generally the same, and then we look at the European ensembles, and look where the freeze line is, way across central New England. And we look at the Canadian. So the models are pretty good agreement. Still the freeze line across central New England. And we look at the NAM, it's about the same. So the models are good agreement. Now, it'll start off with snow everywhere and then begin to rain. That's except for further to the south across the lower Mid-Atlantic and Southeast. And we'll look at that. We'll tell you why. This is the upper, is it going to move? Okay. This is the upper level. Now you can see, I'm trying to find the zero. Here's the zero line. I don't know if you can just about see it. It's just through northern New Jersey. This is 7 a.m. tomorrow. This is a GFS. Warmer air aloft will be moving in. You can see we have southerly flow of air. That'll move in and possibly change it to rain or icy mix because it'll be colder at the surface. Now that's the GFS. This is the GFS. I think that's the wrong map I have. Okay. This is the GFS. Okay, I have a different thing. I think that was a mistake. And then we have the European deterministics. And here's the zero line. Now it's north at the same time tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. It's north of New Jersey. It's across just entering New England, northern Pennsylvania, southern New York. So these areas will still have snow, and there could be heavy snow across these areas. I've seen forecasts of being 8 to 12 inches or more across further to the north. Now this is the zero line. This is the freezing lines to the north. Now we'll look at the European ensembles. Zero line to the north. Again, same as it's operational run. And then we look at this is interesting. The NAM remains colder, and the zero line, the freeze line is here across southern New Jersey into portions of Virginia. This is interesting, and the NAM has been handling this well in the past, in past events. So you're going to see whether it changes to rain or changes to snow, or it stays as snow. Now you can see here the flow here is to the colder direction. Here's the easterly direction. This is what the forecast is relying on. If this easterly flow moves in from off the water, keeps the temperatures warmer, then we'll have an icy mix. So we have to keep an eye on it still. Now, okay, enough of that now. Now we're going to look at the forecast for February 27th to March 3rd. A ridge builds into the west. We have a zone of flow across east central states. We have an upper low here over eastern Canada with the trough cyclonic flow across the east. So it'll be generally cold and dry across much of the nation as cold high pressure settles in this weekend into next. And the weather pattern will be generally dry. However, there are always exceptions. So we're going to look at that. There could be a couple of clipper systems within this flow. You can see here's one. And this can bring some light snow to the northern states and to the northeast, Great Lakes. Also, precipitation across the southeast, Sunday into Monday. We'll back it up. You can see right here, that'll be precipitation there. And then also we have a weak atmospheric river developing here across the northwest, northern California. And there'll be a couple systems that'll be moving into this area, but it'll be slow to approach. So there could be rain and mountain snows across this area also. Okay, we're going to look now at the period for March 4th to the 8th. Now the flow becomes more zonal here, and we have our upper low. And 4th to the 8th. Now, let me see, 4th to the 8th. I'm losing my spot. Okay, this is 4th to the 8th, but you can see as we get to the end of the period, some of the models bring a trough into the west and above normal heights, some more than others, like I said, but it's there. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures here. I kept it near normal here because the trough moving in. This might be trimmed back by tomorrow. And I'm calling for anomalies to be as high as 8 degrees above normal across this area or more. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, and generally east of the Mississippi River, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. Now we're going to look at the period for March 9th to the 13th. The flow becomes more amplified. You see we have our ridge here near the Aleutians, east of Pacific. Trough here extending from the slow into the west. And we have a zonal flow at above normal heights in the east. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for below normal temperatures for this region, and I'm calling for anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees below normal at least, and above normal temperatures are forecast here, and with anomalies of 4 to 8 degrees above normal. The highest anomalies would be across portions of the southeast. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for much of this region. The probability of occurrence is 35%. Above normal precipitation forecast here. Probability of occurrence is near 40%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for February 27th to March 13th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.